signal in my focus. I don't know what's causing it.
Hello. Thank you for the like, Michael, by the way. Yep, we are still here in the Sulfur Stillhouse. I think it's not going to be that still, hahaha, no pun intended, in the house. But we are gonna have some fun, I think. At least I am gonna have some fun. I hope. Yeah, okay, let's regen. And focus. I hope you're good, by the way, Michael. I am okay. Yes, okay, here we were. Let's actually put something into our stomach, which gives us some neat little health pack. Tired, but otherwise it's fine. Okay. Cool. That is good. That is better. Ah, wait, the bread was stupid. That's good. That's better than being tired and sick. Gotta see the positives. Pumpkin. Yeah, there we go. But why are those buggers? Ah, wait, because we have the debuff. Are you freaking joking me? Wait a tick. I know that I already overdid the... Why do we have this bloody debuffy thingy going on? Health will be regenerate, heals you by 8 points of health. But why when I consume it I get negative HP? Okay. Anyways, not sure what that was. A debuff from the last session, I assume. There's something in the air. There's some dudes who are either dead or unconscious. Some, well, scientists. That's what I think of scientists, right? Doing experiments and then just die. Shame on you, you have nothing around in you, at you, which is worth doing good stuff. Okay.
The bite of flee.
Oh boy. I think that was the bad boy hitting us in the back. Two things. First of all, that was predictable. Second of all, I should have just taken something cool to regen. Okay, and I'm gonna try now something out, by the way. There's this oily stuff on the ground, right? We are gonna regen, then I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna throw a fireball down there. and do a bit of damage to him and his marauder friend in order to have less work to do for myself. That's how we rock. I want to say how we roll, actually. And I do hope that I then can still call in my soil friend, my elemental, which does the wonderful lightning bolts. Come on. Okay. Friendo? Okay. I didn't expect that the barrel takes actually a few seconds to freaking explode. One more time, sorry. I think what I did wrong actually is I should have hit that. But why sorry. I know I said the one last time. I am quite uncertain why why did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna let him get closer. Okay. Now, this is gonna be by myself the last time. I do my best. And come to me. And I did not hit him. Oh, I hit... I'm not your friend. Okay, good. Lost aggro. That means we now can safely regen, and he should be at the same spot where he's been before. Yes, we lost time. I'm aware of that, but on the other hand, the Marauder's down, so we can now, and I'm hoping for a bet here, by the way, and we can fully now concentrate then on the bad boy. And do not have to deal with... Hello. Okay, I thought these were arrows. And we don't need to take down the Marauder too. So we made it from a 2v2, which would have been fair. We made it even fairer, 2 versus 1. Okay. That's how we rolled, right? Transforming an unfair battle into a more fair battle. Yep, I walked in the wrong direction. Smart. That is the way. Cool. That can't be mined. And then this is the way. The west shaft. Heavy breathing. What do I like more? Okay. Back we are. Oh, thank you. And now I'm gonna be very smart and do something like that. Okay, he should still be damaged, except he was, you know, being unfair and would have healed himself with a magic spell or a healing potion. That would have been very unfair. Yeah, he has been very unfair. And I wanted a fair fight, you know.
Like the bite of a flea. Lucky.
Oh, okay. Oh, he dropped. Oh, that's why I thought he looked so great, because he dropped the great Ash Warrior armor. Oh, Set of the Fallen. Shroud of the Fallen. Okay, one-handed attacks do 5% more damage, blocked 7% more damage. With your shield heavy armor for the by 7, increase your health by 12, increase your stamina by 9. Okay. Nice. Hello, that is what we have been looking for, man. Bone Gregor rank 2. Level 50. I'm sorry, buddy. But we have found some... Yeah, go away. We found someone better. I think. There we are. Hello. Level 43, and this is level 50. Can't wait to put that dude into action and see what kind of difference we have here. Good, I mean, if I think that I nearly ever saw that chest, a chest definitely worth taking a look into. That would have been a shame. And if I'm entirely honest, I did not expect that we find that scroll in this area here. Good. A good and positive surprise. Okay, I mean, these are not the hardest hitting enemies in EU West, right? But I'm quite surprised how much damage our new Bone Gregor did there. Hello, boy. You rock, man. That was quite the difference. I mean, still I'm gonna miss the soil elemental, but I still can call it in from time to time. That's maybe a bit of a downside. We can always find negative parts about things, right? That's always cool. Maybe a negative part is when he, well, disintegrates, explodes, implodes, whatever you want to call it. That he throws around items. Bad boy. I know, first world problem, I know. I just wanted to complain. And that is allowed to complain. Okay, wolves can explode. I am not certain when. Fire wolves. Fire elemental wolves. I don't know when and why, because some of them did not explode. But at least now I have proof. Okay, but we can say one thing, Bone Gregor ain't the smartest. But he has a punch, he doesn't necessarily need to be smart. Going well. Well, apart from the beginning, where we had a bit of trouble with the very unfair fight, but now it's definitely way better. Feels so good. Ah, okay, there's a invisible wall, an alpha wall. It's always cool. Okay, there are two ways up and there. Let's first of all take a look up, because I think the other way is gonna lead us out again, which is totally fine. Loop oil, let's take that with us. We never know for what we are gonna be needing it. Maybe for machinery, maybe for something else, who knows. Okay. Ah, okay, terminal hall, okay, ooh. Alright, I thought we were through with this maze down here. Ah, wait, this looks familiar. Haven't we been here? Maybe it just looks similar. Haven't we been here in the last stream? And then we took that way? I think so, right? That would explain the dead bodies. Yep, from there we came. Just want to make it 100% entirely sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, I do accept. Yeah. Alright, I am surprised. There was a... I thought... I had fear that we would have more trouble here. Then let's have more trouble in the Powder Desert for itself. That's the neater part. Ah, yes, less FPS. Although now, weirdly enough, the FPS now are fine. Last stream they were a bit more nasty. Can't explain why. Not getting it. Why I had 24 FPS here on Sunday and now I have 60. Ah, maybe because it's night. Maybe that's the deal breaker. Yep, that's the way we want to go. Before we do that, there are some weird... Well, they're not weird. There's some stairs here. And that music is amazing. Can't explain, I somehow... This reminds me... Not 100%... This reminds me of... Not 100%, it reminds me a little bit of Risen 2, I guess. With the Keely Island. At least a bit the music and stuff. Not so sure if in that area... Thank you for the correction, then it was Risen 3. I was not sure if you are still awake. I just want to make sure if you are still there. Didn't mess that up. But you do remember on one island there was a indigenous population. When they're called Kili? Kiki. Okay, Kiki. Right? Risen to Kiki. And you knew that. In Risen 2, there were two coasts with indigenous population. In Risen 2, there was an island with... Yes. Kiki was... Yeah. Okay. Kiki. I obviously meant... How? Why did you write Kili? I didn't say Kili. I obviously said Kiki. I would never mess stuff like that up. What are you implying? Kiki. That's the guys I meant. That island. Thank you for the correction though. Obviously. You know what? I'm gonna call Otto from Bismarck to complain about you. That dude ain't even alive anymore, man. I think we can be quite certain in mid-February you're probably gonna be provided with the phone number of a guy called Friedrich Merz. That's how far you go back, okay. I wonder if I'm ever gonna be in trouble here with the crap I'm telling sometimes. Although the thought, by the way, I have to admit, imagining the old Prussian guy suddenly appearing at you. I just want to say actually the thought that it's actually kind of a funny thought. If you really would have the number of a high-ranking German politician, and after stream every time it would ring and some dudes that would be standing from the door from some politicians and claiming me that Germany is bad because I'm playing bad. That would be funny. And that I'm the reason why everything in Germany is sucking. That I'm the problem. Well, holy cow! These guys have quite the punch. Would be hilarious if the whole parliament suddenly starts complaining about you. Imagine that there is some press conference and all the politicians agree that you are the problem and say it on TV. Yeah, that would be really funny. If they would say, yeah, we are trying to decide for the best here for Germany, but that one dude there on YouTube, that fucking... Oh, bad language, sorry. That idiot is messing everything up with his bad memory and the stuff he says on stream. It's all his fault. And then they put up a image of me and the whole population begins to hate me. That would be funny, right? This guy can't even remember names of things out of games. Oh boy. Not that we have a question, but oh boy, that I aggroed. Did Germany have an election during COVID lockdown? I cannot remember. Wait a second. There was a election 2021. But I can tell you it was during COVID, but I don't know if there was currently a lockdown in place. But I don't think so, because you were allowed to enter the voting thingies, housings. How did they handle it? Because here in the Czech Republic, there was... in Berlin, it was handled very, very poorly, because there were... Some districts in Berlin needed to vote again because people were not able to get to the voting, to the places where you vote. For example, there was a marathon in Berlin, so half town was actually blocked and they couldn't enter the district where they needed to vote. Stuff like that. But otherwise it was just normal, I think. What kind of... Let me actually look up when the elections 2021 were. Yeah, they were in summer, September of 2021. So at least with lockdowns there was nothing, because it was summer. But I guess you needed... I voted via letter, because I didn't want to move on a Sunday. But I guess you needed to wear masks and shit. Stuff, sorry. Shit, I don't say. But could you give me maybe... I'm not unable to just think about it. Could you give me an example? What did go wrong in the Czech Republic?
Where's your flesh? You don't have any flesh! Monster!
Oh, he killed a little step crusher. Oh, nasty boy. Before we take that way, take one little look around here. Oopsie daisies. Okay, we have cats. I'm actually more of a cat person, but not big cats. You rock, by the way. Did I already tell you, man? You might look grotesque. You might look like a nerd, like a freak, but you rock. So, sorry. That would be the way leading down, but we are first of all going to take this way. Buddy. Predictable.
Someone's out there. Burn for this, I swear! You picked the wrong enemy, my friend.
Alright, okay, good. Those guys are down. Let's then, very quickly, before I go through your message, Let me quickly loot and harvest the root. Loot and root. Okay, where did the guy... Yeah, anyways. Yeah, there we are. Hello, boy. Okay. Now, I save, by the way. Otherwise I forget, maybe. Well, here it was peculiar because people couldn't get too close because they would spread the disease, right? Yep. But they also can't stop people from voting because that's violating people's rights. Yep. Makes sense. So the solution was incredible. People will take a car and drive to the place where the election is taking place, and they have to vote from their window. Literally, election drive in through. Hello, sir. What will it be? One social democrat. What a brilliant solution, right? Yeah, that's brilliant. And what are you going to do when you don't have a car or driver's license? Okay, then you get an Uber or something. I don't know. Okay, that's it. Yeah. That's the downside, but the drive-in thing is cool. But on the other hand, I guess isn't that an option in the Czech Republic too, to vote with letter? That's actually since 2021 thing I'm doing all the time, so I don't need to go on a Sunday to the voting location. Not because I'm lazy, because I don't wanna stand in a queue to vote. So, but in general, that is, by the way, first of all, oftentimes that was actually passed relatively recently this year, and it was surprisingly criticized. Okay. Well, I think it's cool. Well, on the other hand, I do not know how big the risk is that leads to misvotes. But in general, if you rule that out, it's actually a good option. You get the letter, you make your cross, and you send it back. You don't even need to buy a stamp. I think that's actually kind of cool. What I want to say that is actually what I have here many times, what I think, at least for myself in Germany, with laws politicians decide on. That's actually a hilarious example that they in general have a good idea, right? How do you enable people to vote without being too close together? Let them vote by car. But on the other hand, they didn't think it through, and what are the people without a driver's license to do? That's what I many times have with what politicians say and decide. It's not thought through. I don't know how that can happen in governments. Don't get it. They should have people around them, experts, or at least people who think things through, and then say, we could do that, but then half of the population or a quarter of the population can vote. Don't get it. Okay, that was that. That was these dudes. Nice, nice, nice. Another thing, as I said before, I don't get it. On Sunday in this location I had 24 FPS. Now I have 60. Why? I don't get it. Makes no sense at all. Some mysteries seem to be mysterious. Life works in mysterious ways. Up to recently, the only way to vote without being present was when you were abroad and you needed to do typical stuff when ambassador and all. Yeah, okay. That's called a frame drop, you know. Yeah, but isn't a frame drop when you suddenly have a drop of frames and then afterwards, after a couple of seconds, it goes up again? Not like you enter the area, have the whole time 24 FPS, like your PC is not good enough for the game? That was what was on Sunday. I entered the area and it was constant 24 FPS. It was just low FPS. Okay, that makes sense. They put in something beautiful to distract the player that he's gonna walk into something very, very nasty. Makes sense. Nasty because I do think that there are gonna be a couple of nasty guys here. Nasty in a sense from not maybe looking nasty or smelling nasty, but nasty in a sense of they punch nasty with their fists and weapons and stuff. Okay, maybe that's the reason. We have ghost cards who just randomly fly into the air. Old Yogosh. Okay, shall we actually do that before? Yeah, we do that before. Might be a fun house. Let's take the fun house. But since we talked about voting, then was it 2021 too? The voting in the Czech, then how long is it in the Czech Republic to the next for the next election area? Is it 4 years, 5 years? Then you're gonna have your first vote soon, right? Time begins when politicians are interested in you or in your vote. Huh. talking about the government, then it's next year. And by the way, I've already been voting twice, so not my first rodeo. Okay, I guess one was the European election, right? The European Parliament election. So you know how much fun it is. That's good. That's the highlight. That's every time the highlight of my year. There's nothing what I'd like more. I knew that I didn't loot the spider. He had a glowing hand. Don't know if he was actually able to throw a ice arrow thing. That looked kinda neat. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, he calls in a friend, I call in a friend. I can do that too.
Fucking piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. You'll pay us.
Good that I did not die, by the way. I would have needed to replay some bits and pieces. That's empty. Nice. Just a helmet. Coconut is nice. Who doesn't like coconuts? Except when you are allergic to coconuts, obviously. Then that kinda makes sense. I just seen the trap before, right? And I am smart and walk into it, man. I'm not that sure if I should regen. Yeah, I should. Okay, and in case you wonder why I walked into it on purpose, I was looking if there was somehow a Fallout, a thing like in Fallout where you could actually disarm them. That was what I was looking. Okay, let's regen. I need to call in you again then. creature? Yes.
That's all you've got.
And if I would have been actually kinda smart, I would have used the ground against the enemies. Yeah, good, nice. That was a bit dicey. For 1 or 2 seconds I was not sure if we are actually gonna both of Bone Gregor and me are gonna make it. Good. Goodbye, my friend. Until the next time. You will be missed. Welcome back. You missed the most amazing fight, man. So much skill. But of course that's something you would not tell Olaf. That's actually too bad. That was the most pro gamer fight which has ever been, you know, putting out to the internet, man. That was so pro gamery. But that's nothing you tell Olaf. That's actually a shame. By accident, then you are AFK. What a weird accident, right? Okay, set of the tracker. Nice. And we, oh boy, we are soonish. I still have weapons with me which I can drop. Really, I'd say you were in need of some. I was not in that. I mean, I don't know. I guess there's no pro gamer in the Enderal scene, but if there would be. If there would be, I would have gotten invitations to the big league, man. That was so skillful. Right, orange. Oh, nice. Orange tree. Oranges are neat. Not the best. Oh. That's not because it's a naked woman, but that's a nice one. Because of the gold, obviously. That's so stupid. Right, now, what we... Oh, whoopsies. We can still throw out is actually some weapons, which I had in mind to sell. That's better. 511. I've heard 511 stones is better than 533. 8. Aw, little cuties. Sorry. Got distracted there. Yeah, the bad guy was back. I enjoyed it because he seemed to be more. He was more polite, you know. Seemed to be way more polite than you. It's much more appreciated to have the back dude around. Too bad that he's always here when you are not here, and. Yeah, it's a shame. Seems to be quite a smart person, you know. But well, what shall we do? I'll get him one off these days, and when I finally get him, he's gonna regret it. Let's... Oh, hello! No, okay, no set. Yeah, let's... Oh, there's an... oh, we have the small one. Let's see. Maybe you're gonna be lucky one day. Oh, we have a Jesus-like figurine here. Well, not... Anyways, why do I go there? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there really is nothing. Yeah. Sometimes double checking is better than not double checking and just check once. See, I would have overseen the thorium. Before I, by the way, am gonna forget it, just in case, Michael, you are not aware, next week is Christmas, right? I hope I'm not spoiling anything. Next week is Christmas week, right? That means that I'm gonna be off next week. That means the next stream, there are not gonna be streams next week. Plus, not on Sunday. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, you didn't know that it was Christmas next week? Oh, shoot. Sorry, I didn't want to spoil the surprise there. Ah, sorry. Now I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad. I didn't want to spoil it, Michael. Anyways, the point stays. the last stream is gonna be Thursday, and I'm gonna be back on December the 31st, last day of the year. But I'm gonna stream not in the evening, but around 4 p.m. I'm gonna not drive, but I'm gonna go to my parents by train on Saturday until Monday, the week after. I'm gonna send you the dates via Twitter later on or tomorrow, but I'm gonna be back then. I'm gonna be back on the Monday, and December 30th I'm gonna be back, and the 31st we are still gonna have a stream, but not in the evening, but in the afternoon. Just that you know, and otherwise I would have maybe forgotten to tell it. You mean we're gonna get wasted on... What do you mean with wasted on stream? Elaborate. You're apparently not gonna mean what I think you mean, because that's not what would happen. Keeper of the Order. Creative, think of something unusual. Holy cow. Well, I still have King Kong installed. Usually I know that it means getting drunk, but I am not drinking alcohol. I'm not putting toxins into my wonderful body. I don't consume drugs. I'm not stupid. So that getting wasted has no meaning to me. Holy cow, Michael. But I still have King Kong. Don't worry, thankfully I'm here to save the day. I can just encourage everyone not to drink alcohol. It's really, really bad and should actually be forbidden by law, like other drugs. Just saying. But every human being can do whatever he or she wants to his body. I still have, as I said, I still have King Kong installer risered. I think, if I remember correctly, I have the Gollum game 2 with on the PlayStation, so we could get wasted with a bad game theoretically. But that's then something we are going to find out on Thursday. I totally accidentally discovered a new chemical formula, and it's called Enderal, and coincidentally the formula is exact the same as alcohol, but since it's Enderal, it's not alcohol, you can drink. No. Nopity dope. My body is my temple. It's not gonna get polluted with nasty stuff. Think of all your wonderful and beautiful brain cells which begin to rot when you drink. And I don't have too many brain cells left to lose. I dissed myself. I'm sorry. How did past Psychic actually oversee the gold coins on the ground? How is that even possible? He usually smelts that stuff. Temple, so there are human sacrifices in your body. That's what you say. Not in every temple human sacrifices were done or are done, right? In my temple, very peaceful little psychics are sitting around and praying to God. Well, not to God, but praying and trying to discover the sense of life, the sense in life. That's what I do, trying to figure out life. Okay, we are not where I thought I would come out. Okay, I was a little... we came out. I was a bit confused by the music. What else? I don't know. Have I ever told you how much I hate that guy, past psychic? I loathe him. He's such an ass and stupid. He always overlooks something. He's and stuff. Yep. And if I'm totally honest with you, Michael, if you would call Olaf because of past psychic, I would totally understand it. I am ashamed of that dude too. Ow. How do you feel with living? Well, you know, it's kinda annoying, right? Always to fix the problem the other guy does, right? It's stupid. It's annoying. It's like living in hell. You know, it's like when someone has a nice meal, right? He's not sharing with you, and in the end you have to clean up. That's how present psychic oftentimes feels. Okay, we don't have the key yet. So that potion might be locked, blocked, whatever you want to call it. I might have overseen the key there, but let's actually crack on and hope that we are gonna get it sooner or later. Alright, spoiler time. Hit me. The Silver Grove. The story location, you get there when you get there. Okay. Good, that's alright. Present Psychic can live with it, future Psychic will be happy. And will then be Present Psychic. And will look down on Past Psychic. Oh god, sorry. I'm stupid. Nice. Ice Claw. That is the way then. And now we have a real deserty feeling here. From this wonderful location into this barren land. And the music reminds me that I maybe could save. Oh no. Deserts don't always have to be sand, there are often rocks, yeah. You're right. Is it just... I'm just wondering, by the way, is it always with... I know, is it just the saying, at least in the German language you can say ice desert, right? Is desert, by the way, I'm just asking for a friend, is it the overall term for a barren, sandish location, but it can be ice or rocks too? It's not particular, it's not always, is it 100% related to heat? No, right? Let me actually see. Yes, Kältewüste, cold desert. Arctic Desert is a terrestrial ecoregion that covers the island groups of yada yada yada. The Arctic Ocean has an altitude and it's cold, has a tundra. I think the definition of desert is that it's barren and there's like less... Yep, okay. That... Yeah. Ice desert is then something you can say. Weapon. You know, it was kinda nice when some new people visited the stream during Souls games, but I have to say it's super nice when it's just chill. Like now with Enderal, it's more relaxed and has a certain personal feel. Yeah. I 100% agree. Still some things, this is... I would have guessed... I'm surprised that I would have thought that Enderal would actually draw new people to the channel too. I don't know. It's hard to get why some games like the Souls franchise is such a magnet, so that on the big ass YouTube universe people come in, and that Enderal is compared to it. Obviously, it seems to be so small that not so many people come in. I even had the feeling that with Risen and Gothic more people came in. Don't get it. I kinda knew what the devil wouldn't draw people, but... Okay, I mean... What I personally do enjoy in Enderal, I think it's quite an amazing... modification, and it's absolutely amazing. I just would have thought that more people think that way. FromSoft is massive and their games are mainstream and super popular, of course it's gonna, yeah. Okay, the mainstream is an argument, yep. But on this other thing, I agree with you, Michael. From the FromSoft title time, it is nice to have something private again here. It's totally nice. I do agree. It's for me, by the way, more relaxing. Maybe it's just the formula of Souls-likes, right? It was sometimes a bit not down talking to people. You had a lot of people there who actually knew stuff better and tried to be a little bit pushy. That's on the other hand nicer. Not saying that these people are bad or stupid or anything. Just saying. Hello, skeletons. I'm gonna make a couple of more points and also comparisons. I wanna have it. Yeah, okay. Quick loot. Then bow. Well, I wanna have... Oh, okay. I just want to complain that I can't pick up the coin purse. That would have been nasty. Salt root. That does not sound very useful. Actually. sorry. That's a good guy. I will leave you alone, and you will leave me alone. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I thought there would be more hard-hittery, but no. Okay, let's do then some grave robbing. Fun activity. Actually not in real life, but in... oh, well, not that I ever did it. Actually not. I'm sometimes ashamed myself. And let me guess, this is... oh, good. Just want to say, let me guess we need a key too. Ah, sorry. Okay, leave it alone. Okay, anyways, now... it was in pain. It was in pain. I just helped out. Right, detouring we will. I don't know. I guess I did not pull these guys. I wonder who I pulled. Ah, I see a red dot. Now I see a red dot. Okay. Save, and we can. Now I have full attention to read. First of all, date of release, even though you played Elden Ring in 2023, it came out in 2022. It was more recent compared to Enderal and Gothic. Already talked about mainstream fanbase. It's interesting to look at who are the people that joined the stream. In case of Souls games, it was mostly Souls players, but also other people because, again, mainstream. Now let's compare with Gothic. Gothic did lure some people in, like myself, but that's because those people are Gothic fans, and it's quite rare to see people play Gothic for the first time in recent years. Of course, I want to see that, and Daryl, while quite successful for a mod, it is a mod, and they are always bear a certain stigma when with them. Plus, living in shadow of the game it's running on. Okay, that's I see. Now we can compare these examples to Arcolos, but unfortunately it is not the same because we return to the point of date of release. You streamed Arcolos pretty much when it came out, so Gothic fans who played Arcolos at the time or considered it and were looking for gameplay could take a look at you, and it was quite interesting. It's great, definitely, but since it's quite philosophical and has heavy themes, it's not really a mod you play often. You play it for the first time, you are completely awestruck and want to wipe your memory so that you can play it again. Okay, yeah, you made some good points, which didn't come to my mind, which I tend to agree. Yeah, makes sense. I can't disagree. I can't say nothing against it. Makes sense. The comparison made sense. Yeah, we've got to... We're gonna, sadly enough, need to return to Ark, by the way. We are nearly heavily overloaded. On the other hand, that would make... Then I would actually then go down this way. Or this way. Yeah. I was thinking that we might make it, Michael, to say, I could take the shore. You mean then this way, right? That way. I was not sure if that would frustrate me. This way would now frustrate me because I don't think there would be too much to loot to let and leave. No, from this way. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, Michael. We head back to Ark. I know I've already been at 2 spots here, but then we have this path. We go to Ark. We do it that way and then walk from there. That's a good suggestion. Since we talked, since we scratched a bit on Gothic, by the way, There's
Hear
been...
my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Sorry. That distracted
Many
me.
of you may have heard it already.
On a German gaming channel, they have had a preview video of Gothic Remake. At least they were able to play some bits and pieces of it.
The city can be quite amazed if you don't know it.
I just want to say maybe there are some new informations on English channels too. Maybe you've heard... okay, you heard something about that. Okay, I just wanted to see if I can maybe pass down new or make you aware of new information, but then you probably already know them. Then my cell. First, I'm gonna sell some weapons then first. I'm not sure whether to watch it to see more or not, and maybe don't shatter my hopes.
Looking for steel? I can provide.
Yeah,
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
I do understand that.
Come again.
I'm still curious whether... Say, do I have... Is it again my memory? Wasn't it... They didn't particularly say a release date, right? Yet, but... It was
You're not from around
first
here, are
half of 2025, right? At least that's what I hope.
you? You're not from around here, are you?
Nope.
Hi.
Since 2025 seems to be quite packed with games, what are your plans for that year?
That accent.
Oh, hello there. Are you looking for garments? I have the finest cloth from Killet to Enderal.
We still don't
Come
know
and look
stuff,
for
but
yourself.
20 seems reasonable. Yeah. I would need to actually game releases. One thing I can say out of my brain instantly is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That is what I definitely can say. Let me actually take a look at this list. Obviously Grand Theft Auto 6, if it's gonna be coming out 2025. Death Stranding 2. But actually, The Witcher 4 is definitely not 2024, right? Of that I'm quite certain. The Outer Worlds 2. Now that I see that. But otherwise I'm not so certain. I'm, for example, entirely not certain about the Elden Ring game Night Rain. I don't know what I shall make. I'm missing information there. What more information on it? That's gonna be... think that's about it. Greedfall 2. Oh, there I see it. I don't know what I will make out of that, but that's a thing for 2025 too.
Blessed. All your heart could ever desire. Take a look. May his light guide you. Come back if you find the time.
And maybe I've not everything, by the way, on screen or not seen. What are your marveled flight status? Ah, okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to read. I personally find myself in an unusual position. For me, one hand, I find many games interesting. On the other, I don't really feel a huge need to desire to play them, especially The Witcher 4. Like I want to play it, but I'm not sure. And no, it's not because of Siri. I guess I just wait until it's out and for some reviews. I would never have implied something or said something like that, Michael.
Hello.
But I've heard that there have been some people been complaining. That I've heard too.
If it's climbing. I have 2 FPS. What the hell? Just need to put them back into backpack. But I noticed that Asman Gold made a, I guess Asman Gold, right? Made a video about it, and honestly I didn't watch it, and I have precisely zero attention on doing so, but from the comments I guess it's gonna be something like woman woke, blah blah blah, and also as far as I know, he hasn't played any The Witcher game before, so again I don't value his opinion in this regard. I think if we talk about the actually see something. Okay, I think I've seen 3 minutes of it. I haven't watched completely through it, but it was, I think at the beginning, the time I saw was at least, I think, based. It was
he was not down talking on wokeness and women in that amount of time, I think. I find Esmond to be quite peculiar. On one hand, I can agree with him on many subjects because he simply speaks common sense. On the other, he's dumb as bricks. But stuff like women make gaming bad. Thank you for putting that. I was not sure if I am one of the few people who see it that way. I see it the same way. On the one hand, he has a really based opinion and says things in a good way, and on the other hand, he just says stupid stuff. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I should make out of him. I don't want to down talk on him, you know. But I feel the exact same thing. Me personally, that was, I think it was this year or the last year when he said, there was he reacted to a video on robbings on burglary in New York, right? And New York, there were burglars who were robbing people in outdoor restaurants. And since New York has a stricter weapons law, so you can't carry your gun on the outside, he said the solution would be to allow the people to have their weapons on them on the outside and defend themselves with weapons, with firearms. Where I just think this is so stupid. That's so stupid. I don't want to insult him, obviously. Don't want to insult him, but that's not the solution for the for the burglary problem. But Michael, as I said, I see it the same way. It sometimes makes sense and sometimes just not. Just need to be a little bit careful here in the menu, by the way. I still like this statue, not because she's naked, not at all. That's not the reason. It's such a stupid thing to say. It's just a statue, man. It's not even if this game would be real, it would be what makes a statue more beautiful if it's naked or not. It just doesn't make sense. fun fact, right? On the one hand, saying as I grow older, I am more and more happy that I find myself in the middle of the things people argue about, and then on the other hand, I like a statue because it's naked. On one hand, trying to imply that you grow up, and on the other hand, you are like a little 2-year-old, or not 2-year, but 8-year-old boy who discovers, you know, it's. Do people argue about the nakedness of statues? There might be some art critics who argue. Oh, we wanted to walk, right? The harbor. Who might argue about that. I'm not so into the art scene. On the other hand. Okay, Ark Harbor. That's neat. Wait a tick. Apart from the statue being cool, did they kill someone there? Did they hang someone there? Loot, 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 loot. How did I oversee? There's the skeleton hanging, right? From the fingertip, so to say. If I can walk up there, I wanna quickly take a look. There's definitely a body. I would even say that's a daddy body. Let's take a quick look into the lighthouse. Uh-oh. That was skill. I 100% knew that I wouldn't die. I knew that. I'm totally consistent in my points, as I said, that I'm glad to be in the middle of things. I'm glad in the middle of...
Monsieur?
Maybe we're gonna make it the next year that we're gonna leave this little infertile
bed.
kid jokes out of the stream. Not meaning that in an insulting way, by the way. I just would like to find there in a middle way, so to say. In the middle way of being grown up. Gonna make more of them. Jokes need to reproduce, pun intended. But not if I don't want them, buddy. It's whenever you thought this would be a democracy here, you're wrong. And whenever I said that, I totally lied. I don't like democracies. They're for stupid people. I'm kidding, by the way. With the democracy thing. We should be grateful to be able
not to be able, but we should be grateful to been that lucky to have been grown up in democracies. At least I'm. Boy, why do they... I did not expect Elementor this, but should not be very hard to think. Maybe it's more hard hitting than I thought. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you one last time, buddy. Could you please calm down there a bit and not do them? Just do it for me, buddy. Still, I guess you are getting where I'm trying to get, right? If I would like to hear kids' jokes, I would work in a kindergarten. This ain't here. This ain't a kindergarten. Alright. But you do remember that I wanna make a mod, right? Where there's gonna be no story at all. If it's gonna be... Yeah, maybe for, you know, for 10-year-olds. I ain't 10 years old, man. I'm at least 12 mentally. That's better. Ice cream is indeed good. Okay, I will very quickly go to the loo. And I'm gonna be back in, well, as it said, right in a tick.
well, well. Give me the roots, yes. Since we talked about Gothic and mods, and even I mentioning the name Arcolos, did you register the news? It's not much of a news, but it's a bit something. I don't think so, no. Could you tell me the news?
You'll fucking burn for this, I swear!
Got you for this.
I don't think so, Highway Woman. Arcolos dropped a teaser trailer for their mod of the Decade Edition. Oh, okay, that I really did not read. And by the way, mod of the decade is like the worst, the worst, most pretentious name I've ever heard. I tend to agree. But it is, first of all, and second of all, what is then with this edition? Did they add something new too? Is it what's the deal with the upgrade stuff with this edition? Quite many things actually. Oh. So maybe it's maybe not for the stream, but maybe then it's when it's gonna be released a time to look at it again. More features. Pretty cool except the name. We don't need to argue about that. I agree with you on that point there. Especially improved way for magic, it's kinda unusable in the normal and some more quest lines. Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that they are bringing out a new, or that they are improving the mod. That's, apart from the name, cool that they do it. This is already, but it has not yet been released, right? It's gonna come, I guess, then either next year or I don't know. How about you? But they announced the edition maybe a year ago. Oh, okay. That totally went past me. That passed by me totally. Didn't know. No, I was not hitting the already dead panther. I would never do that. Okay, and here we enter the Powder Desert again. I definitely play it, and I hope that it maybe fixes some issues that I had with normal Oculus. Yeah. When it's gonna be released.
Wrong time, wrong place.
And not to switch topics, how is, by the way, your playthrough, your second playthrough with Cyberpunk going? Jumping into the next topic. Are you already through again? Are you already in the add-on? Oh, screw me. I'm currently on pause since I play. Ah, okay. Yep, you said something about that. I should have bought lockpicks, by the way. Especially if I am so good at lockpicking. Been playing the last week. Last 1.5 weeks I was very focused on the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle adventure game. That actually took the most playtime. It's, well, I think I'm halfway through, a bit more than halfway through. It's fun, I like it, but it is not the best game I've ever played. It's definitely enjoyable, but maybe I was hyped a bit more than maybe I was a little bit overhyped. But it's good fun. On the other hand, it's definitely enjoyable. You can knock out and take down Nazis, right? That's always jolly good fun. I don't want to kill those little beasts. Okay, that's interesting. Could you help me out a bit? Is it 60? I think there are 3 binomes. Let me say it like that. There are 3 binomes. I think at the end of the second one, or closing into the end of the second one, the second region. I would say around 60%. I think what gaming reviews said, around 12 hours, over 12 hours gameplay. Ah, rating. Okay, that's something different. Okay. I would, yeah, I mean, the number might adjust when I'm through, right? I think 75 to 80. But I would need to think, how would I rate, for example, Cyberpunk? How would I rate Gothic? would I go? How would I rate Elden Ring? Would I give Elden Ring a 95? I don't know. I would at least, I'm quite certain about that, I would, if my meaning would, I would give it a 70% minimum. Let me say it like that. But I think 75 is for me. Maybe even 80. Okay, we have enemies there. I just realized I haven't asked you what are your thoughts about Astrobot being the game of the year. That I think I've already, well, not about what I think I haven't played it. That's what I've already said. It's on my list and I will play it definitely at the beginning of next year. Since I played Astrobot's Playroom, so to say the predecessor, which was given with the PlayStation 5, which I really enjoyed. Still, keeping in mind I haven't played it, I think it's fair. Although I haven't played the competition, right? I haven't played the Elden Ring DLC, I haven't played the card game, and the other games that have been nominated alongside of it. But Astrobot's Playroom, the predecessor, was really good. By the way.
Someone's out there. Burn for this, I swear.
Yep. Frame rate is really low. In the building it was like 15 FPS. I'm gonna try actually something out. Maybe it's gonna be better. Although in the end it was still for some reason laggy and I had like 40 FPS. I'm actually gonna quit the game and restart the game. Maybe that's gonna clear up some gaming related stuff here. Just a quickie. I personally have zero opinion. I don't have much experience with this year's contenders. I just was displeased with with the Elden Ring DLC. Yeah. They should have put in a DLC section, I think. But anyways. Okay, let's see. Maybe frame rate is gonna get better now. Yeah, well, maybe not. It's the region.
enemy, my friend.
I also experienced some parts where Enderal had some frame issues, but I think at this area particular, I don't know. That's what I said before. There are other regions where I would have expected that, and then the frame rate was like 60. We're just gonna need to go past that. Maybe it's because it's night. I don't know. That's obviously now I have finally the excuse. It's not my bad gameplay in this area. I would have beaten them already. It's frame rate. I cannot really, you know, put my skill to use with that frame rate. It's totally that. At least I have an excuse.
My friend.
I would have killed him.
Pay for that.
Oh, hello. Sharpshooter mage. I should have repeated regen, stupid me. That reminds me of the Elden Ring's final boss. That ass had so many AoE attacks. So many AoE, it attacked the frame rates. Okay, that's kind of funny. And in Elden Ring, I guess it's especially kind of annoying, right? Actually, now that I think about it. But I'm gonna answer that in, well, not answer. I'm gonna make a comment like the Bethesda marketing guy. If it is laggy or if the frame rate is low, Michael, just buy yourself a new computer, man. Don't complain. Don't complain, just buy a new computer, right? There are shops, they have so many computers, just buy them. And don't come, I don't have enough money, I'm just a pupil. Just buy a new computer, man. I'm kidding, by the way. The bosses are now blind to player. The bosses now blind to players and slow down their PC. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't stand a chance. If you are homeless, just buy. Yeah. It's easy, right? If you're homeless, just buy a house and you have a home. The world can be so easy if all the people would not make it complicated, man. Simple. If your job is not giving you enough money, get a new job where you earn more money. Easy. I don't see where the big problems from people are, man.
Wrong enemy, my friend. Fucking piece of shit.
Now might be a good time to retreat a bit and then to re-engage and to save in the middle. Except if I can call in some help. In the end, it doesn't prevent us from not saving. But I could just inject a mana potion, right? I'm gonna need to go to close combat, because I can't otherwise really hit him with the bow. Alright, one more do the round. Or do deaths. So, my buddy is stuck, right? So, that's first of all good. Area cleared.
If you're homeless, just buy a house.
Yep, exactly. That's what the lady said. She's totally right. If you're homeless, just buy a house. Okay, we quickly sleep. Okay, it was not the night. Still a bit of low FPS here. That's a shame. Just looked away for a second, now you already entered a black hole. That's happens when you leave me alone, but I think I crawled my way out of the black hole. Black hole of death. Okay, I guess, I mean, that's a weird part, right? GPUs at 60, even if I look over here at 70%, which is fine. CPUs at 32%, I don't know why it's getting so laggy. I mean, it's apparent it's all the trees which need to be rendered, right? It's smooth here, the trees make it so stupid. Although, the hardware is not at the limit. Weird. On the other hand, old game. I mean, on the other hand, I'm way possible around it, but obviously to reduce resolution. Since the stream is gonna be, or is 1080p anyhow, and I'm playing it in 4K, that might do the trick actually. It might be something I'm gonna, at least in this region, do the next time. Oh boy. Oh, there's a second one, okay. That's what I was wondering the last time, right? I mean, yeah, they have, well, they don't have red, well, orange eyes. They look a bit like silverbacks, right? Gorillas, silverback gorillas. I was wondering the same thing last time. Totally stolen from nature, man. Man, what a shame. Can't believe nature copied. Yeah, that, you're right. That's the way around. Nature copied from Enderal. Big shame. We should all shame nature. And then nature renamed it, right? To gorilla. Gorilla, funny name, totally not a, yeah. By the way, hard to pronounce, Tayaj. Something like that. Copy pasta. Crab shell. Oh. Firefinch nest. Maybe it might not be stupid to consume something. Like cheese. Oh boy. Apart from people who are lactose intolerant, cheese is something so wonderful. Okay, yeah, they always come in pairs. Let's actually set out the regeneration to have a better time with them, with the pair of panthers. Save again. Death Storm. I was not sure there for a second whether it was actually the death animation triggered by me or by the panther. Luckily the right way around. Lucky for us. Right. Oh, orange. Okay, we can... Okay, I never would have figured that orange trees look like that. Not that I would have thought that they are orange, not at all. And that is actually the point where we are gonna end it. And we are gonna... Did I save? Yes, I did. And we are... Well, there are two options for Thursday, right? Either we are gonna crack on with Enderal, or we are gonna jump into King Kong or Gollum. Let's find out on Thursday. Let's see in what kind of mood I am. For now, this is then gonna be the end. And you know what? I'll probably send you the trailer to Akula's Stupidest Name Edition. Yeah, do that. I definitely will take a look at it. Thank you for watching, Michael. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the like you gave me. Thank you for the time. And hopefully we're going to see us back here on Thursday, which will be before Christmas, the last stream, by the way. And good night, and may the Almighty sleep protect you too, Michael. And Ralata Shera. Good night and goodbye.